introduce something that's pretty darn highly heritable, and that's docility into your herd, or the lack of docility. So we had 6 bulls come in this year that had to go home because of docility, and one of them tore up 2 $600 gates. You know, so that's not very profitable, right? And could have hurt not only the people that I'm responsible for and the guests that we had here, but could have hurt one of my good horses, right? And so that's the beginning of low stress cattle handling, understanding the impact of docility. So we can build in success, right? Or we can build in failure. And if we don't pay attention to docility, then we're building in failure. No matter how good of a handler that we are, we're not really going to be impactful upon the livestock that we have. Now, if we kept those bulls here and I handled them in a low stress manner, I'm going to get them calmed down to where they're functional and safe for me to be around and my folks to be around while they're here. But what happens when we change environment? Genetics and environment work okay as long as you stay in the same environment that you're raised in. But as soon as we change environments is when that negative docility event's going to happen. And that's why those bulls, when they came in here, kind of went berserk. So what happens if I sell a bull out of this facility and he goes home and hurts somebody? Well, that's a bad thing. And so all the calves that are sired by them are going to have docility issues. You know, I think heritability is somewhere in that 0.5 range. So it's going to pass on. It's going to pass on significantly, quickly, and rapidly, and carry on. It's going to be hard to get it out of your herd. So we call on that very significantly. So to tell you how impactful that was, those 6 bulls that we sent home were in the 95th and the 99th percentile for docility. Well, you know what that means? They're the worst of the worst, okay? And so hopefully that producer or those group of producers that brought those bulls learned something from having those bulls get sent home. And so that's something that we really pay attention to. So that's first and foremost.